Hey guys, I want to show you a few journals I got and then talk about what draws you to do a journal or deters you from it. So the first journal I got is this one, and it's old Peter Popper Press one. I used to have one like this in 2013, but I'd kind of use that as a bedtime journal and only wrote a few pages before kind of forgetting it existed, so I didn't keep it back then. I decided to get another one just because the colors kind of lured me back in, and um, it's got butterflies in every page. Well, they just look like this, but I don't know. I kind of like the vintage look lately. And then this one I've been wanting for years, except I wanted it without the spiral, but I couldn't find one. They don't make anymore. Piccadilly hasn't really made many journals in a few years. Been noticing that. But I put this on there, and then I don't know. I was almost tempted to use this as another current journal. I kind of have like 7 going on right now. Just kind of a lot, but one's almost done, and I don't want to have to rush through one to be able to use the next. I'm just going to use however many that lure me in. This one, I'm not sure why I found it necessary to get this one, but I just saw someone use one online. It was all chunky and filled. It looked really smushy, so I decided to get it. I never have tried this brand, and it's a incredibly soft journal. Like, I was really surprised at how soft cover of a soft cover that it is. The paper's a little bit white, like a little bit too white for my preferences. I kind of wasn't expecting that, but the line spacing is at least thick enough, and it's like very bendable. It came with a pen and the gift box, which was sort of gift box, but technically it's a gift box. And like Oberon doesn't with theirs, so I like that part about it. But I just kind of wanted a few plain covers because I don't really have many plain colored notebooks, and I've been wanting a brown leather journal for a long time. This isn't leather, but it kind of looks it. And the persons I saw online that was all full of smushy just made me want to, like when you like want to squish a fat puppy or something. I wanted to squish their journal. So yeah, there's those 3. And then for what draws you into a journal or makes you like not want to use it, these have, well, except this one. I got this one a while back, and I've had this pillow like since my first apartment, I think. This one I haven't used yet, but I got it a while back, and it's, what brand is this? Sterling. They have a handful of like I don't know, not happiness, Mind and Peace. They have a series of these anyway. They don't really lay flat very easily, but this kind of stuff I just pick up whenever I feel like it, and I haven't felt like using this yet, but I think I eventually will. I've been trying to do some calming stuff anyway, journaling, just sleeping more, and whatever. So I have a lot going on, and we have a big work project in a few months. I'm kind of paranoid that I'm not gonna like physically last. So I've been trying to like give myself a better chance of it, just trying to relax a little. I can't remember what the other ones are called. They have an About Me one. I've got one of these of too. I haven't finished it yet, but anyway. Oh, I guess it says what else I got right here. Resiliency, all this stuff. I don't know. Theme journals you kind of have to be in the mood to use, and I haven't really felt like using it yet. Some are just too cheesy, kind of like this. If you're stressed out, you're just kind of like, death. Here's the pen that came with that. I can't remember if I showed it or not. I've made this video twice because the last time the audio didn't work because AirPods suck. So I'm doing this again. Anyway, so these are journals that have made it back into the blank journal pile for now. They were in the pile that it's like used for something other than journaling / giveaway to friends or whatever pile, but now they're in the blank journal pile for now. We'll see if I use them or not. This one, I like the cover of, or I like the design of. And it feels like a non-shiny laminated paper cover, but the paper's bad, which is why I didn't use it when I got it a year or two ago. It's just too bleach white for me. And I like stuff to usually have an elastic if it's going to be this size. So yeah, paper kind of, usually design will lure me to a journal, and then, or just wanting to have something to bride my day, like something to, I don't know, picture myself enjoying later, or buying yourself a happy is pretty much how I end up with a lot of the stuff I do. But some stuff like this, I don't always use because like the paper or something more practical ends up not working out. So I'm not sure if this one will end up working out or not. This is another one. So this is an old Peter Popper Press one from 2012, or that's when they made it. And I've always liked the design, but the elastic came like this, and for some reason it just kind of grosses me out. I know I could put any elastic on it, but then it kind of tends to look homespun, and I don't really want to do that. It's got trees on every page. The lines are just ridiculously faint. Like I can barely see them, and it actually does have lines on it. So that's kind of another problem with it. It's really cute. It's got some glitter on it. I really like the colors. I just wish that the elastic, well, I wish the lines were darker and the elastic wasn't gross. I have some weird phobias, like used elastic, I guess. Nuns scare me. I can deal with clowns, but nuns, no. And certain types of, like, if there's one cross in a room and there's nothing else on the wall, that creeps me out so bad. Nuns. What else don't I like? Oh yeah, I don't like cardboard. We had a 57-foot semi-trailer show up at work today and ask where our loading dock is. We have none. We're an office. We don't have that. We have no men either, or dollies, or muscle strength. So we had to unload a bunch of cardboard and tear all the pallets down because there was nothing to load to get the pallets off the truck, and there's a bunch of cardboard, and I don't like cardboard. It's like a sensory thing. I don't like cardboard. I have another latest fear of not being able to stay awake during the day. Mostly because last fall, I think it was right after I got exposed to COVID, I was so tired I couldn't stay awake at work, and I took a nap in my car in the horrid ghetto during lunch and just put a sleeping bag over me. So I have a fear of not being able to stay awake. And I don't like cardboard or nuns or leather, or like used feeling elastic. What are your weird fears? I think that's kind of a random comment. That's pretty much everything that I'm afraid of, other than being like helpless or like something, drastic. That's kind of an odd combo. Like, I don't like used elastic, but I also don't like nuns. Like, what? But it is a really cute journal if I can just maybe find elastic and just redo it or something. Then this one's really, I'll probably take the turtle off. I don't really need the turtle on there. It's a Peter Popper Press one, and the lines are just very light. And this size, something about the size or the width of this elastic or something just doesn't feel proportional. So we'll see if I use this or not. It's just really pretty. It looks kind of, it's got a metallic sheen to it that lured me in, but not my favorite size or paper either. Same with this. I used to have a journal like this back in 2014. When I would go somewhere, I'd travel somewhere, I'd take a blank journal with me and then start the journal while traveling and then come home and eventually use that as my next journal online, like next daily journal online. So I had one of these back then. I'd use a few pages of and never ended up using as a daily journal, and I was like, alright, I'm just going to start over and get a new one. So I did, but I haven't used this yet. I've had it for I don't know how long, probably a few years. And the paper's just too white for me, but it's not bad paper. It's this is a markings one. It's just too white for my preferences. Haven't been drawn to it. And sometimes white paper bothers my eyes more than others, so I kind of have to wait to for a time where it doesn't make me want to rip my eyes out. My eyes at least aren't bothering me today. Talking, like, I can't form a sentence. It just keeps doing all that. But at least I can see, which is quite refreshing. So So I can see how blindingly white this paper is. It's got a few scratches, but I haven't been careful with it either. And I'll probably just decorate it somehow. I used I've used 2 journals like this before, in the marking brand, and I like using them. I just wish the paper was less bleach white. And then this one, this one's a Castle Point. I can't really, that's too small, like, it doesn't really matter. There's the name of it. And this one, some of the questions just aren't my favorite. Like, what's the last trick you fell for? What annoyed you or made you cringe today? I like Q&A journals because they got a variety of questions that you usually wouldn't write about in daily journals, but that also kind of comes with, like, you're not going to like all questions either. So, I don't know if I'll use this one or not, but some of them are better than others, like what rituals make you happy. What did you do repeatedly today? Touched cardboard. I don't like unfinished wood either. I cannot touch unfinished wood. I mean, obviously I can touch it, but, like, I don't, it's a sensory thing. What are you sensitive about that? What was the theme of your day? I don't know. Some questions are fine. And I also just haven't, I keep trying to use line a day and 5-year journals past few years, and I never stick with them. It's just kind of another thing. It's like another obligation. So I haven't really stuck with them, even though I like the idea of having one after you're done with it. It's just kind of duplicate when you have a daily journal. So I don't know if I'll use it because of that. It's kind of too long a commitment. So that's kind of how I like kind of this sort of thing. But I mean, technically, you could just use this, and whenever you feel like it, go to that page. And I mean, I guess I could do that, but it's easier when it's, like, meant for that. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I still haven't really looked for a place to live. Minus thoroughly, I have not. It snowed for a week, and we were, like, trapped inside for a week, which is quite nice. Anyway, 2 more days, and then I can avoid humanity, hopefully, again, for the weekend. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Have a good night. Bye.